political affiliation, Mr. Speaker. This is indeed in accordance with this oath of office, Mr. Speaker. If you read in Schedule 3, the contents and the nature of the oath of office, he undertook to serve every Kenyan and to do justice to all in accordance with the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, this is a very important point to note. We've just come out of an election, Mr. Speaker, and this country should be united by all of us leaders, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, the elected leaders in this House, Mr. Speaker, we have elected senators and those of us who are also nominated to serve the Kenyan people. I would like to call upon my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, in this House, that let us accept that particular spirit that was expressed by the President, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in this House, to your right, are members of the ruling coalition, that is the Kenya Kwanza. And to your left, Mr. Speaker, are the members of the Simio. But Mr. Speaker, one unique thing is that you are under one roof, under your leadership, one house. We use one door. We don't have a door for the Simio and one for the Kenya Kwanza. We take tea together, Mr. Speaker. If these members, you see them walking out, you go and take tea together. They dine together. Mr. Speaker, this is very important that as we proceed as a House, Mr. Speaker, we want to inculcate that spirit of unity for purpose. Mr. Speaker, we went to school together. Myself here and Honorable Senator Otende, not Otende, but Ojenda. Mr. Speaker, Ojenda was my classmate at the University of Nairobi. Well, he's a professor. I am not. That's because, after the university went to read, and I came to this House from 2007, Mr. Speaker, when I came with you. And Mr. Speaker, our children go to the same schools. Mr. Speaker, our communities now intermarry. Mr. Speaker, for Chenda to reach Kisumu, he has to leave Nairobi County. He goes to Nakuru County, Bomet County, I think Kisii, I may not be very sure there, but finally to Kisumu. Mr. Speaker, sir, if there is one gift we can give to our nation, as members of this House, is to do exactly what the President has done, that we need to unite as a country, so that, Mr. Speaker, even as we receive various legislative proposals as outlined by the President, even as we receive various policy interventions, administrative, Mr. Speaker, for us to debate as a House, so that we are able to, Mr. Speaker, fulfill the clear plan of the Kenya Kwanza government in serving this country, Mr. Speaker. We are going to do so, Mr. Speaker, with one mind, without looking at it in terms of it is being done by the Kenya Kwanza coalition, Mr. Speaker. And so, Mr. Speaker, I am happy that this House, Mr. Speaker, as we begin this session, we are going to work very hard to ensure that we really do what the President has encouraged us to do it under paragraph 14 and 15 of this address. Mr. Speaker, the President again, and I'm happy for this also, promised to run an administration which is open and transparent, accountable to the people of Kenya.